Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother shot there from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is going to be entitled, Was Songbird Truly a Work of Fiction? Okay, and if you haven't seen the movie Songbird, I highly suggest you go watch it. Now, granted, it's not the greatest of the films that you'll ever see, but it's the things that they were showing in that movie. And one of the things in that movie that they showed was the fact that every morning when you woke up, the government checked in on you. And if you didn't check in, you were getting a visit by them guys. And he's going to explain the situation that is happening in Australia right now that coincidentally seems to match up with that movie. So we're going to let maybe a minute or two of this play, and then we'll get some scripture.
All right, this is a news clip from Australia. I want you guys to watch this, and then we'll discuss this here in just a second.
Home quarantine in Victoria to take part of our pilot program, and what that means is that they will receive random phone calls and they have to answer within 5 minutes with a selfie sent to this app, which will then geo-track where that person is and to make sure that they are who they say they are as well. If they don't answer within that 5 minute period, that's when...
Okay, so basically, if you are quarantined for whatever reason, home quarantine, they're going to expect you to have a app apparently on your phone. Assuming everyone has a phone, but besides that, maybe they give you one. But with this app, you are going to get random phone calls at all hours of the day, and you must, within 5 minutes, take a picture to document where you are, and it'll be tagged. They'll be able to use, a GPS verification system to show you are indeed where you're supposed to be. And, think about not just its intended use, but its potential uses. Something that, we want you to do this or do that activity. We want you to take a picture of you doing this to prove that you did this so that you're a good member of society. Maybe it's taking out your trash on time, as per what's going on in some other countries. Maybe it's showing what food you are eating. Take a picture of the food you're eating so we can verify that you are a good member of society. Maybe it's swearing allegiance to the whatever corporation we ask you to swear allegiance to on video.
And you get the picture, okay? And this is exactly how it played out on Songbird. Every day these people woke up, they had to check in on their phone with a temperature scan. And if they didn't do this at the allotted time, them guys was coming to see them. And it's one of those things where it's that ancient question, where does art imitate life or does life imitate art? But nonetheless, as you can see, this is directly out of a page from the movie Songbird, which I always tell people, you can't work in Hollywood and not know the Bible. Because in Songbird, you had complete lockdown. Nobody was able to go anywhere. And so we're going to go to 2nd Ezra, where it talks 2nd Ezra 15 and 17, and it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to, because just like in the movie Songbird, you couldn't just randomly go everywhere that you wanted to go. Okay, you had to stay inside your home damn near 24 hours a day. And you had to have things delivered to you. Just like how the United States was when it first went on lockdown. Nothing was open other than the essential businesses. You couldn't travel anywhere because everything was closed. And when they lock this thing down again, you're really not going to be able to go anywhere, whether you're juiced or whether you're not juiced, because it's all going to be under the interest of national security. And it's all just a trick and a plan, as the guy said, to, well, what if they want to track you doing this or catch you at this location? All right. It's all just a form of control. Where you go to 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Because this is all a plot for control. Because this guy knows, with everything that's going on, that his time is very limited. And it says, Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, and the pressure is just only increasing every single day, with trial runs in other countries eventually coming here to America. Okay, we always have said, we meaning the men of Great Millstone, okay, we've always said that the only reason, well, it's two reasons. One, the Lord is saving the best for last. Two reasons why it hasn't fully come here to America yet. One is because the Lord is saving the best for last. And two, there's a lot of people in America with guns. So you have to use a lot of subtlety. Okay? And if we know anything, this devil is very crafty, as spoken of in Genesis, how it said the serpent was more subtle than any of the other creatures. So this guy knows that he can't just muscle his way through force through America. No, it has to be bit by bit by bit, until when the people wake up, they're like, oh shit, we're in slavery. Well, by that time, you won't be able to do anything about it. And I guarantee you, this is going to start rolling out either at the beginning of 2022 or the end of 2022. One way or another, something's going down for sure in 2023, if we're here that long. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all are edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.